Uh-oh, we're doing it again. We're doing the thing where every single episode I aim to do some sort of building that's way out of scope for the early game. Kind of like this bridge here, and kind of like the village over there. But this time we're doing something a little bit different. This time, instead of a pretty much one-off little project, I'm doing something massive, something mega, kind of. I'm starting a big base today. Or at least trying to. We'll see how far I get. And here we are in our future base location. Now, it might not look like much right now, but that's because I haven't done any progress to it yet. But I'm going to try to explain it the best I can in a short amount of time, because don't worry, we're going to get more in depth as time goes on. Now, the big plan for the base is some sort of city of canals. When you hear that, you might think, oh, so you're building Venice. No. Venice looks good. This won't. But no, the main difference is that the buildings, mostly. The buildings are going to be that of, like, your average city, or at least an approximation of your average city, except for the fact that there is no roads, which is great for two things. One, it looks good, and two, I'm really bad at making roads in this game. This is actually a project I've been wanting to do for like 3 years now, so I'm glad I can finally get to it. There is some notable obstacles I do have to eventually overcome, like the fact that I can't really build buildings very well, or at least realistic looking ones. So that's going to be fun to work out. That's going to be interesting, to say the least. But another challenge is the terrain itself. This is not my first pick for terrain. What I thought looked good over there was actually way too hilly and not suitable for this. This is a lot more low-lying in this area, which is exactly what I needed. So originally, the bridge over there that I built a couple episodes ago was going to be a lot more useful. But now, less so. But it still looks good, so it's not a complete waste. And don't worry, unlike those other little projects, I don't expect to be done with them all in one episode. But I do have a goal, which I'll get to in a second. Now you're probably wondering, why don't I just tell you all my plans right now? There's a good reason behind that, because we're going to do something else. We're going to do some game progression, yeah. Okay, so earlier today, I went out in search of a mesa biome, because we're going to use terracottas. There's a little spoiler for the build. And I came across a desert temple that had 3 diamonds in it. So of course, I made myself a diamond pickaxe. And with a diamond pickaxe, of course, I mined some obsidian. So now we can go to the nether. I think there was actually another portal in that opening sequence, so that was kind of already spoiled. I didn't go through yet. I actually waited until right now. So yeah, let's go through. Ooh. Oh, it's a cave. Yeah, this is actually decent, because at least I'm not getting shot at, huh? Well, since I'm in this cave, I guess I gotta get myself out. Ooh, we made it out. Oh, wait, no, there's a piglin. No piglin. No piglin. No, okay, there we go. I forgot they were like 2-shot. Okay, we did it. We got out alive, and we didn't even need to use my enchanted golden apple. I forgot I found that in the desert temple too. So if I fall into lava, I've got a little bit of fire res. What is it, like 5 minutes maybe? I don't know. Okay, leap of faith. There we go. What am I trying? Oh yeah, I was trying to find the mesa port. I think it should be like 400 blocks this way, north. There's a fortress right over there. Okay. Ooh. It looks dangerous, but that is another warp room. Okay. Not what I was looking for. Usually people are looking for their nether fortresses and stuff, but I am of course only looking for my mesa portal. Thankfully, I also need netherwort eventually, so this is cool. This is good, actually. I've got 2 back-to-back. Very nice, very nice. Okay, what's up here? I'm not hearing any mobs. Is there like nothing up here? Okay, I gotta be ready to deploy. Ooh, a chest. A diamond, yes, let's go. Okay, now I have 2 diamonds. I can make an enchanting table. Okay, thank goodness. I was really hoping there was going to be a diamond there because I'm so unlucky with diamond mining nowadays. Like I used to be so good at it, but in these series I'm just so bad at it. Okay, that's our diamond taken care of. Nice, nice. I am a bit worried that this fortress is gonna keep on going into the exact direction I need. I don't see any wither skeletons or blazes at all. I've never heard of a bugged fortress that doesn't spawn anything. Oh. You know, something about fresh animations, slimes, is just... it's interesting, to say the least. Ooh, I'm not... Oh, there's a blaze. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's fun. I am not well equipped to be here. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave the nether now, actually. Well, wasn't that just the perfect start to another? We're back in the overworld now, and I promise we're gonna get to the building in a second, but I did a little bit of interior work inside the brewery. Inside, you can see we have some nether wart being planted, and of course, our brewing stands all ready to go. But upstairs, what do we have? Well, this is where our enchanting setup is going to go. So, a little bit of this. Okay, where is it? These two can go up here, and that right there. And our enchanting setup is all done. I can't do much right now because I only have like 15 levels, but it's good we have this here. But now we're here back in today's build area, and it's finally time. Finally time to tell you my grand goal for today. And that plan is to get 5 storefronts or building fronts, facades I think they're called, up today, and as well as a little walkway. I know technically in these canal cities they don't really have walkways all that often. I don't think, at least. But this one is going to, because it makes stuff a whole lot easier. I think it's a pretty attainable goal. You know, usually I build stuff on the spot with no planning, but these are my first buildings, and I want them to look decent, so I did plan them out, but I might mess around with color palettes a little bit, so that's going to be fun. So without any more further ado, let's get that platform built. And just like that, the walkway is complete. I went for the simple stone walkway, polished andesite lining, and a nice, you know, stone brick, what's it called? Foundation. Yeah, foundation. I think it looks pretty nice. You might notice there's this bee nest right here, and I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't have silk touch, so it's just gonna stay there for a little while. I don't really know what's gonna happen with it, but we'll see. You know, we have enchantment table now, so maybe eventually we get silk touch pretty soon, and I can relocate it. But of course, now that we have the walkways in, it's time to actually build the buildings. And with that, the first street is done. I spent all evening building this, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now, when I say that these are just the building facades, I mean it, because if you look back here, It's a bit messy back here, but I just did not have any time to clean stuff up. No, no, no. I needed this built quick. And in the end, that's what I did. I think this blue building on the end might be the only one that I'm not super crazy about, but I think it'll grow on. But speaking of things that are cyan, you may have noticed in the latter half of this episode that my skin has changed. Wow. And that's because, I changed it, for this series, the the hoodie was cool and all, it had cool colors, but I think this one is just a little cooler. We'll see, I'm gonna wear it for a little bit and might go back, might not. For most of these buildings, I'm not quite sure what I want in them, but I know exactly what I'm putting in this one. And I'm not gonna say it's super obvious, because I guess it's not. But I've been planning this for quite a while. Um, and that's what next episode's gonna be. It's gonna be adding interiors to at least this building. We're gonna see what happens with the other ones, but at least this building will be getting an interior next episode. But speaking of the next episode, it's about time to wrap up this one. So I hope you enjoyed the city build. I hope you didn't cringe too hard with my journey to the nether. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.